Welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. I'm Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. I'm wearing as usual. Anyway, for those of you who listen or have been watching, I have a hot list and an ugly list. I'm adding someone to the hot list. Aubrey Plaza, at 37 years old, has I finally find her attractive. Um, Yeah, I remember the first time I saw Aubrey Plaza was Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which I thought was a great movie. That's back when normie, geeky, beta male, white guys weren't considered serial killers and the public enemy number one in school shooters. They're actually considered cool and hip. And anyway, Aubrey Plaza in that movie was great. She was my favorite part of the movie. Just because when she cursed, they blacked out her mouth. I just thought that was hilarious, but it looked like she was just being herself. And anyway, I saw her in a preview for this action movie she's in with Jason Statham. Jason Statham is actually known as the white Frank Verisco. I don't know if you guys knew that, but anyway, yeah, she's finally attractive now. She actually looks like a woman. Because like before, I'm talking like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, all her stint on Parks and Rec. I just didn't find her attractive. There's just something about her. She seemed like an incomplete person. She was missing whatever that thing is that makes a woman attractive. But I guess she gained it. I don't know what it is, because supposedly when women pass 25, they're as Leonardo DiCaprio would say, invisible. But something about Aubrey Plaza now at 37, she's smoking hot. She's a lot hotter than she was at whatever age I saw her in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I don't know. It was probably I don't know how many years ago that was. I really, because like time's such a blur. So I'm gonna say she was like in her mid 20s, but she's hotter now. Anyway, so she's on the list. And a fan favorite of mine, meaning fans, all the people in my head. Um, One of the people who's always been on my ugly list is Billie Eilish. And I recently saw an article or whatever, a internet pop up about Billie Eilish saying she was exposed to porn at 11 years old and it ruined her life. It fucked up her brain. She wasn't exposed to porn. She went out and looked it up. Most people have bad parents. And so usually when you have bad parents, you experience, porn at 11. Whatever. I mean, that's whatever. But I actually don't believe a word she says. I mean, I do believe she was watching porn. I believe that. But I don't believe it fucked her up because I just think because of all the hate she's been getting in social media, because she completely, like you've heard me say this before, like she completely changed her image, so her hardcore fan base is pissed at her because the girl, the troll that lived under a bridge who whisper sang, has completely changed her image. And you had all these ugly girls who liked Billie Eilish because she can't sing. As a singer, my opinion means more than yours. She can't sing. You know. Now, I know what you're going sing, but like you don't sing good. Well, but actually I do. Uh, like people who sing punk. So let's just use like Blink-182 for example. Let's use Green Day for example. Even though they're whatever. Um, if you want to call that punk, I consider punk I consider punk is music that the average person can play within one hour of learning how to play guitar. So like Blink-182 is the type of music. If you have someone who knows how to play guitar and shows a person who doesn't know how to play guitar how to play an average Blink-182 song, the person who doesn't know how to play guitar can play it. That's punk music to me. And same with Green Day. Old Green Day, I mean. Like the Dookie, Kaplunk, 1039, like those albums. If you took someone who did not know how to play guitar and you took someone who knew how to play guitar and showed them how to play those songs, they could do it within an hour. That's punk music. Sex Pistols, same thing. Now, obviously, there's different grades of punk. So obviously, Sex Pistols are like punk compared to Green Day. Sex Pistols are like punk. Like Green Day's like, I don't know, classic rock or whatever. But anyway, point is, like let's take all the guys from Blink 182. Okay, all of them, like the way they sing, they like if they sang good, it wouldn't be punk because the average person can't sing. So let's give another example. Lady Gaga. Everyone's heard Lady Gaga sing, okay? But have you heard her really sing? Like Lady Gaga can sing like Whitney Houston actually. But like her music is pop music. Like it's wasted. So like she sings below her skill level. So let's take the guys who Blink 182. They can actually sing good, but you have to sing kind of bad if it's punk because it's wasted. It's it's like you have to fit the genre of music you're singing, and so you have to kind of tone down your whatever skill level, I guess, or what I don't know how to explain it. Actually, I just explained it. I'm just trying to come off as humble by saying I don't know how to explain it, even though I totally know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so but like Billie Eilish, on the other hand, that's the best she could do. It's shit music. Okay, and so what I'm trying to say is because people like me who sing this genre of music, punk music, we can't sing as good as we want to sing because it's not going to fit the music. So like, if I'm like hitting octaves or whatever, minor thirds, whatever bullshit you want to talk about in a song that the tonic chord is just a, C major, you don't need to do all this other shit. You got to keep it within range. You got to keep it within like, the tonic chord, the third and the fifth. Just keep it there, the fourth, whatever. Just keep it in that like zone. No one knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, the point is, Billie Eilish is receiving mad backlash because she's changing or she changed her image. Okay, she's an ugly girl who's trying to be pretty now because and I think the only reason why is I think it's because she's legal age, and I think she didn't want to be like Britney Spears or like Christina Aguilera, where like you're 16 and you start off as a sex symbol. That's the only thing can think of because uh, I remember back when I was, I mean, not me, but I remember back when they first came out. I had friends who had like little sisters, talking like 6 years old. The fan base for Britney Spears was girls that age, and like they were trying to be like Britney Spears for Halloween, or just like dressed like Britney Spears. And I remember I had a friend named Sal, and he had a younger sister, and it was Halloween. I just remember this one time. It was Halloween, and his sister was dressed like a stripper, basically. I'm like, Sal, I'm just not it's not his fault. I'm like, I'm going, Sally, what's wrong with your parents? And so I was like, she's Britney Spears. So I'm under the impression that Billie Eilish came out dressing like a bag lady because she knew her fan base was going to be like younger kids and didn't want their quote unquote idol to be a sex symbol. So like if they tried to emulate her, that they would be like that. Commendable, yes. Smart, no. Um, so now that these people, or whatever, a few years older, and but of course she had, the biggest percentage of people who buy music are between age of 13 and 24. Okay, so most, I'm sure she has a lot of fans in that age bracket too. Okay, but I'm just saying like the most influential fans are like the the younglings. So we're talking about the people who have internet access, but it's probably everyone. But like, so we're talking like like the preteens, mid-teens, those people who are like, whatever, 2 years older now, seeing that the person that they like, Billie Eilish, who went from this ugly chick to trying to be all like, pretty glam, whatever, Facebook filter bitch, they're mad. And she's getting mad backlash. Okay, so how do you counteract mad backlash in the media? You're a victim. You become a victim. I'm a cutter, like Demi Lovato. I'm a cutter. No, you're not. So now, Billie Eilish is, oh, porn ruined my life. I was exposed to porn when I was 11 years old. It fucked my brain up. She's a victim now. So before she was just a rich white chick, because like a rich white chick on the victim totem pole, it's it's not even close. It's like you don't have any rights. Like you don't have any woke points. There you go, woke points. Now that Billie Eilish has come out and said that she was exposed, meaning she was sorted. Sorry, meth. She sorted it out. She sought it out because if she's saying she was exposed, that's gonna open up a whole new can of worms on until like, well, who exposed you to it, and that's gonna get so in trouble. So she looked forward on her, on her own. But anyway, but now that she's a victim in that sense because she had porn wreck her brain, that's gonna counteract the her trying to be hot or whatever, and it's gonna in the backlash because now you're gonna get people throwing support her way because she's like, mentally fucked up, and that is a tactic so many celebrities do. Anytime a celebrity is in trouble, getting backlash, they drum up something that like I'm a victim because you can't attack victims. You can't attack people of certain statuses in this new woke world. Okay, so that's just how it is. So and then like the only thing Billie Eilish can do now is like say she likes BTS. I can't stand Billie Eilish. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Peace.